And I could just summarize it as similar question.
Sure.
Charged with a DWI, exploring my options. Do I need an attorney?
Sure.
What might I run into if I don't hire one? Kind of question.
And that's a great question. And there's lots of different reasons why you might want to hire an attorney. Just simply for having somebody who's an experienced person who can guide you through the process, even if it's a guilty plea. Some folks will say, well, if I'm going to plead guilty, why do I need a lawyer? And my point to that would be, it's unfamiliar territory. If you were to go 3 hours away from your home and you wanted to go trout fishing, you may know how to trout fish, you may know how to fly fish, right?
Yeah.
But you may want to hire a local guide,
Yeah.
just to get you to the right destination, make sure you get it done right. Another thing that I would say to folks when they come in is, well, do I have a tribal case or not, they'll ask. And you really don't know, just like with the personal injury scenario, you don't know until you know. And what do I mean? Well, I mean that I need to see what the police report looks like. I need to see what the officer notes look like. I need to look at all the pieces of the case. In order for the state to prevail, they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are operating a motor vehicle in a public vehicular area, and that at some relevant time after driving, did you have 0.08 or more in your system, or were your mental and or physical faculties appreciably impaired by some impairing substance? Now that's a mouthful. That's the legal definition, right? But each one of those is a subpart, and the state has to prove each subpart. And so I'm going to be looking at each piece to see, can the state prove that case? And if there's a missing piece, we may have a trial. And I won't know that till I look at all the pieces carefully.
So if this guy failed a breathalyzer, is that the end of it?
No, that is not the end of it, because the state still has to prove operation. You could be drunk as a skunk, but if they can't prove that you were driving or you weren't driving, right, you can't get convicted of DWI. Maybe public intoxication, but not DWI.
Yeah.